Oh man, bro, welcome. It is, bruh, this is Juneteenth weekend, bruh.
Juneteenth weekend.
Man, I'm ready, bro. I'm on, man. Got my peace sign. You know, I'm doing real work, man, in Africa. And we doing African and Jamaican. We just going all the way in. What you think?
Yeah, that's deep of you right there. Africa, Jamaica, yeah. Juneteenth, a huge celebration. Hopefully you and yours are educating yourself about Juneteenth as Minister Fred is doing. But yeah, good to be here on No More Dirty TV right now. Mr. Fred dusted off his African garb for you.
Just for you, man.
Yeah, he said he's going to wear it not just for Black History Month, but on Juneteenth, ladies and gentlemen.
All the way, baby. You got your beads on, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah, bro. 24/7, 365.
That's it, all day, baby. All day.
Bliggity black.
Super.
Hey, man, let's get into some music, man.
Okay, so listen, we're going to start this thing, and we're gonna just kind of take you down this road of what Juneteenth is,
right.
Why is it important,
right.
The importance of it, what does
right.
that look like, and how do we get to this place where it is now a national holiday?
Let's do it.
So we're going to hit you up. Let's give them some of that. We got some kids that did that. These are dope things. Juneteenth for the kids. We're going to hit you with that one.
Right.
It's a dope video. And then we're going to give you a little history behind the holiday that we celebrate called Juneteenth. We'll be right back. You already know Marcus Sims. You already know in the building. Yours truly, Minister FRDED2. Don't you even think about calling me anything else.
Juneteenth, y'all. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah. Freedom. What does it mean to be free? Are you born with it? Is it God-given? Or is there a cost to be free? The Constitution said we were 3/5 human. How can it be? Democracy built on stolen land. Freedom is a right, not a privilege. Freedom from false restrictions. Skin color, birthplace, respect the ways we're all different. Let's take it back about 100 years. Quick, let me paint this picture. America in a civil war, no Marvel movie, this history. President Lincoln had a plan to end slavery only in the South. But black folks, when they heard about it, start spreading that word of mouth. Picked up arms and joined the Union to fight for their own freedom. The colored troops helped win the war, gave the proclamation new meaning. Yeah, you better believe it.
Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation.
Justice. When have we seen it and known it? Who are the ones who have grown it? Took it from notion to showing what's justice. About soldiers who were free, risking their lives for people like me. All the camp folk they may never know. Took a lead that we all can follow. Following the call for what? Justice. Figured the land it was for the enslaved. When you think about this proclamation, the emancipation is knowing that we were the brave. 200,000 soldiers organizing, women and children home strategizing. Paper protests, learn to address the power of truth and the culture uprising.
Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation.
Can't stop that joy.
Freedom is not individual, it's collective.
Can't stop that joy.
Freedom is not individual, it's collective. Freedom is not individual, it's collective. Freedom is not individual. When you think about Juneteenth, remember how we freed ourselves, how we stayed prepared. We will prevail, cause we tipped the scales, closing all the jails, and we will not fail.
You believe, you dream, you move, you serve. For those who pass, for our culture, no one left behind, we can be sure. We stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We on that joy ride.
Now you know the story of Juneteenth. When the last enslaved knew that they were free. We led ourselves to victory. Victory, victory. Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1860.
FYUTCH.
Hello, future. What is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is the oldest known celebration commemorating the ending of slavery in the United States. President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation freeing enslaved Africans in the United States in 1862, and the 13th Amendment passed Congress, officially abolishing the institution of slavery in 1863. But it would take years for word to spread. On June 19, 1865, Union soldiers led by Major General Gordon Granger landed at Galveston, Texas, with the news that the Civil War was over and the roughly 250,000 enslaved people there were now free. The orders read, "The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor. The freedmen are advised to remain quietly at their present homes and work for wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect at military posts and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere." You might be wondering why it took so long to spread the word. General Robert E. Lee surrendered in April 1865, but Union troops didn't arrive until June. The Emancipation Proclamation only freed enslaved Africans in the Confederate States liberated by Union troops, and that didn't include Texas. Though slaves were lawfully freed, they were far from free. Many were even punished for trying to take advantage of their new rights. One former slave recalled seeing people shot and hanged after trying to escape to freedom, and another shared an account of being asked to work another 6 years and being whipped just like she was before. Even though the newly freed in Texas didn't receive the full benefits of freedom, they turned the day into a celebration. June 19th was coined Juneteenth, a blending of the words June and 19th. Every year, Juneteenth became a chance for people to get together with family members, measure progress against freedom, and teach rising generations the importance of self-improvement. They would read the Emancipation Proclamation, hear sermons, share meals, and play games, and many of those same traditions carry on today in Juneteenth celebrations across the country. Texas became the first state to make Juneteenth an official holiday in 1980. Since then, 46 other states and the District of Columbia have recognized Juneteenth as a state holiday or holiday observance. Although not a federal holiday, many global companies like Twitter, Square, Nike, and Lyft have made the day a company holiday in the wake of protests to end systemic racism sparked by the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, more than 150 years after celebrations began, June 19th is about remembering the past and moving toward a future that involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves. Juneteenth, a celebration of freedom and the fight for its fulfillment.
This one's for the real ballers and shot callers, the sisterhood of women in tech. They're discovering cures, building apps, and programming the blockchain. They're CEOs, worldwide hustlers who can make it rain. They're tearing down the old boys club and seeing big gains. Because when women in tech come together, you know they make that change.
No more dirty. No more dirty. No more dirty. No more dirty.
And we are back on the No More Dirty TV show. Hot videos once again. Hot
Educational.
videos, educational, edutainment.
There it is. Let's get it. Let's
That's
get
what
all
we're
the
doing
way.
here on No More Dirty TV. Edutainment. We're uplifting you on this Juneteenth holiday celebration.
All the way.
And it's so important. And I'm hoping that everyone out there is at least always, taking part in at least one
Right.
Juneteenth
Right.
event I mean, if you're in the area, if you're outside the area, I guarantee you that there's going to be someone having a Juneteenth activity, event, whether it's at a church, organization, whatever. Yeah. I encourage you to go out and support.
And I'm going to read this script, and I'm going to ask you a question because, we're big on our people and our culture. It's Revelation 1:14, and it talks about that image of what they saw when they saw Yeshua, the lion. It said his head and his hair were white like wool, and as white as snow, and his eyes were a flame of fire. You know what I mean? Listen, when I just want to just speak just real candidly to everyone of the African American Black culture. Listen, you were created by the best. Juneteenth is a national holiday that reminds us of how beautiful we are and how special we are and how important and how valuable we are to the growth of not just our nation, though we're celebrating it, but to every nation, every community, every city, every township, every tribe, every village. What do you think, man? I mean, really?
Yeah, I think it's so important, and hopefully everyone is educating themselves about Juneteenth, the history of Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And once again, activities and events that you can do to uplift your community, your family, our heritage during Juneteenth. It's such an important day.
It is.
Let's keep it 100. Not knocking anyone that celebrates July 4th,
Come on.
but we know the significance of Juneteenth. If you're someone who's melanated, if you got the bronze skin,
Come on now.
the broad nose,
Come on
the
now.
thick lips,
Come on now.
and all that, and you like a little chicken with some hot sauce
Come
on,
on
some
now.
collard greens and cornbread,
Yes, sir.
you should
Yes,
know
sir.
why Juneteenth is popping for us. So educate yourself on Juneteenth. Once again, support an event that's going on in your community that's dealing with the upliftment of our people, the betterment of our people, and look, let's just keep it going, right?
Yeah, I love that. And here, these next two songs, I did something special, man, because I knew that this is up to his lane is poetry, spoken word.
Right.
So we got two videos and video songs coming, but one of them is called A Story and a Song, and it's poetic, but it's still also very impactful. And then the second one, we had to bring some AI Anomaly, man. She did some of that, broke that down, some journal entry too. And she talks about the creativity of we, the people. We'll be right back. No More Dirty TV.
Oh, Juneteenth, set the slaves and captives free. Oh, Juneteenth, to truly be free. Oh, Juneteenth, to progress into liberty. Oh, Juneteenth, remember what it means on June 19th. It's a well-known fact that the 4th of July is Independence Day in the red, white, and blue. But what you might not know about Independence Day is that there's not one, but two. And the other one's in June. Now I know you know about the Emancipation Proclamation signed and read by President Lincoln putting an end to slavery, but did you know that even though with this legal documentation that at least half of the nation didn't want to change a thing? And that was New Year's Day, 1863. But news didn't travel quick, and some 250,000 slaves still toiled in post-war Texas. Which brings us to Galveston Island. So 2.5 years go by, but things were as they were. Slaves are free to live their lives, but some still haven't heard. That was until that fateful day in 1865, when General Granger and the Union Army finally arrived. The Civil War has been over and the slaves are all free. Absolute equality of personal rights and property. So we celebrate this day as the end of slavery, because slavery isn't over until everyone is free. Oh, you can hear it in their voices, echoing through all the ages. It's what the moment means. Let freedom bring it so. Every year we celebrate this as the end of our enslavement, as we march toward a dream of what freedom means. On June 19th. Oh, Juneteenth, set the slaves and captives free. Oh, Juneteenth, to truly be free. Oh, Juneteenth, the progress into liberty. Oh, Juneteenth, remember what it means on June 19th. On June 19th. On June 19th. Juneteenth.
And breathe free. Free. Better days, yeah. But what's freedom without pain? That's heaven. And I ain't there yet, I'm just near steps. I gotta take the action, and take the inventory, see what I am lacking. What do you store in your mind of madness? Or time attacking? How will you load your basket? And if it's filled, will you share them apples? Or will you keep it? What happened to our leaders? Some died, some jailed, and my brother's keeper. Some tried, some failed, and we pointed fingers. The graveyard swallowed Jim, but we not defeated. Go ahead and look me in my eyes, tell me what's new to you. It's brown that you see, when I see it I see beautiful. You may base it off the news or the stereo, that's typical, but really hope you see me. Absence of the statistics, I'm kinda like you. I'm just trying to mind my business, I'm just trying to build a picket fence for my children. I'm just trying to teach them love, peace, fulfillment, unify all the minds. You see how when we divide we don't get nowhere. I'm really sick of here, I'm just trying to make it, I'm trying to make it clear, yeah. I've been looking in a couch cushion, yeah. I've been looking for some change, yeah. I've been looking and I'm tired now, yeah. I've been looking for some better days, better days. I've been looking, better days, do-do-da-da. Better days, yeah. Better days, yeah. Welcome to my blackness, I've been here for a while. What's happening? I walked these shoes for some miles, no slacking. Yeah. I'm that girl from your town. What's cracking? The one in traffic, probably got music blasting. Yeah, it's all clean though, jazz with a little J. Cole, bright smile when I walk the floor. I'm the one who entered into your store, and you asked me if I was lost, and you told me what was the cost, as if I cannot afford. I just laughed though, figured you never had gold. My heart exposed, I had beauty, but you didn't see it yet. You see a number, I see an overcomer, yeah. Bright smiles, fly threads, dope kicks, long hair. You call me urban, I call me purpose, yeah. I've been black, been great, been fly, been cool, been real, been smooth, been hurt, been used. I'm not oppressed by my skin, I've been oppressed by my sin. You too.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com.
No more dirty. No more dirty. No more dirty.
And we are back on the No More Dirty TV show, celebrating, recognizing, and saluting, and bringing up the importance of Juneteenth here on No More Dirty TV show. Sitting next to me, the notorious FRED, known as Minister Fred. And I am Marcus Sims, glad to be here with you. And man, I'm just so happy that right now we are recognizing and saluting, educating everyone on Juneteenth. And if we're not educating you enough, just go to Wikipedia, Google Juneteenth, and you'll see why, once again, it's so important in this country to recognize Juneteenth and the accomplishments of our people, how far that we've come, and how much further we have to go Because we're still getting there, right?
Yeah, and with that, and I think that's a great way to segue into this portion of it. You know, another reason why Juneteenth is so important, folks, is because Juneteenth helps us to really understand that we were always created to be entrepreneurs, creatives, brilliant people, kings and queens. We were never meant to be enslaved.
Right.
And so as the black people of that day, now we are descendants, African Americans, as they learned how to embrace their independence and embrace their knowledge and embrace the fact that, hey, I can be an owner.
Right.
Listen, I can be a blacksmith owner. I can be a doctor. I can be a lawyer. I can be a tech designer. I can be you know what I mean? And so these things that happen as a result of Juneteenth, the celebration,
right?
But really it's just a continuation of who we are as a culture, as a people. You know
what's
what I mean?
so dope is, think about the area that we film in right now. We're surrounded by black businesses.
Yes.
We're less than a mile away from a black college.
Correct.
And
HBCU.
and to get to that black college, you're going to pass by, I want to say, about 4 or 5 other black businesses
and black churches.
Right. So I mean, it shows you the evolution.
Come on,
as we talked about on the last show, why change is important, but also how much further we got to go.
Yes.
Because we were doing good, but we can do much better.
That's
you
right.
know, if there are 5 black businesses along the way, we need 10.
That's
so
right.
We need 10 that are making differences, uplifting and being positive in our community, right?
Right. And that was the beauty of the Juneteenth, is that as they grew, they brought other black people with them. That is the challenge. That is the goal. That is what we want to say to those that are of African American descent. Listen, we the people make a nation great. Not what we have, but we, you, me, and the ability to grow, to develop, to be a nation that is forever growing, like we said last week. That's the beauty of it. In fact, let's go to 2 videos, Marcus. I think there's one, Keith Johnson's an actor. He has a song called Black Boy. And then we have A.G. Gatlin. You know, he's one of the old school, had that sultry voice. We're going to bring him back with, I'm good with it. I'm good with the holiday. I'm good with being black. I'm good with being who I am. I'm good with being in a crowd. I'm good with being by myself. At the end of the day, with God and with others, we can be good. We'll be right back.
What you think, bro? Let's get it, bro.
Let's go, boy.
Juneteenth, y'all.
Has 2 boys and a little girl, and they missing right before he got killed.
You seen it happen over and over again. Reasons to get it poppin', but no reason to live. They came and told you that they shot at your friend. Your homies roll up and they told you get it. Nah. Open the door, that's when they raise up the seat. Jumped in the back, that's when they hand you the heat. Know you gon' get it, you ain't dead to the streets. So many dreams, so out of reach. Black boy, black boy, black boy joy. Hold your head, black boy joy. Don't forget, black boy joy. You a king.
You a king, young man. Pick your head up, Black B.O.Y. I just wanna see you fly. Tired of seeing your mama cry. You ain't been the same since your daddy died. Force you to the streets just to heal the pain. Trying to fill a void. Gotta be your man when you still a boy. Where's your joy? Deep within you, you must continue. I want you to know somebody believes in you. So keep on going. The world is yours. You own it. They feed you because they know it. Find your purpose and let it push you forward. Black boy.
Black boy, black boy joy. Hold your head, black boy joy. Don't forget, black boy joy. You a king.
joy, joy. You a king. Don't ever down. You're a king. A king.
It's that king talk right here, Keith.
Raising your kid. You gon' make it out. I know you will. Yeah, bad boy. Yeah, bad boy.
All I've been thinking is what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't wanna waste no more time, cause I already made up my mind. Cause I'm good with it. Trying to make some moves is so frustrating. Listening to advice from folk become intimidating. Yeah, I get tired of taking in. It's now time for me to begin and do whatever the Lord wants me to do.
See me on the bottom, know I'm good with it. Even when I'm on the top, you know I'm good with it. Ain't no way gonna stop me, yes, I'm good with it. No gonna block me, no, I'm good with it.
All I've been thinking is what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't wanna waste no more time, cause I already made up my mind. Cause I'm good with it. It would be like never waking up from a bad dream to a good thing. It would be like picking up deal with ball, taking from beat to making beat. It would be like ain't I got to win, the feeling of love and having no friends. It would be like I'm good with it, yeah.
I'm good with it.
If you tell me to stay, and if you tell me to go,
See me on the bottom, know I'm good with it. Even when I'm on the top, you know I'm good with it. Ain't no hate gonna stop me, yes, I'm good with it. No gonna block me, no, I'm good with it.
Now I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Nobody can turn me away. Nobody can shut me down. I'm good with it.
See me on the bottom, know I'm good with it. Even when I'm on the top, you know I'm good with it. Ain't no hate gonna stop me, yes, I'm good with it. No obstacle gonna block me, no, I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
If you want me to go,
I'm good with it.
oh, if you want me to stay,
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Our money, she's my purpose. Nothing like being a father in this world.
Dude, I am just like, I'm floored by the variety of these videos. Listen, shout out to all of our video servicing companies. Shout out to Rive Video in a big way. They have always been amazing. They serviced us actually 3 of the videos today. And then shout out to the Juneteenth National Fund for Children and Foundation. You see all these videos, they're very educational, but they dope. They got bars, they're lyrical, they're poetic. To all the poets like yourself, man, shout out to everyone who is shining brightly. You know what I mean?
Shine bright.
That's
like,
it.
What was that? Rihanna said, shine
bright.
Shine bright like a star. That's what we want y'all to do. We want everyone to shine bright during Juneteenth.
Come on now.
And educate yourself once again on Juneteenth. Hopefully this show is doing it for you. Hopefully, if you have any questions, concerns, any of that, inboxes, let us know. Let us know. And in fact, let us know. I'm curious to know, what did you do on Juneteenth to recognize Juneteenth? Did you go to any events? Maybe you sat there and you watched some educational videos or movies at home. Did you support a black business? Let us know what you did in for Juneteenth. Put it in the comments. Email us. Let us know what you did for Juneteenth.
I love that. And maybe what we'll do is next week we'll just kind of give a just recap of what we saw. All right, so check it. We gotta go. We gotta take it to the next level, the next dimension, Marcus. The next thing is, why is Juneteenth so important? because it's not only a celebration, it's not only an experience, it's not only a historical fact, but now it is literally and legitimately a national holiday. Bro, what's that mean to you, man, as an African American / black man?
Well, we're talking about growth once again. We're looking at growth that this country had to go through.
Yeah.
These are things that this country has to reconcile.
Yeah.
It's past with now a future that, you can't hide from the future. You can't hide from some of the facts that are going on. And once again, if you do the history on Juneteenth, you'll see why that's so important.
Yeah.
Now more than ever, it shouldn't have took this long for Juneteenth to get recognized. We're not going to get into that right now. We're going to talk solutions. And one of the solutions is it's important because it recognizes the struggles that our ancestors went through. We're not, we say this all the time. We're not here because of us.
Come on.
Someone had to pave the way for there to be a No More Dirty TV.
That's right.
Someone had to pave the way for Minister Fred's father to be in the clergy and do the things that he did for the grandfather.
And for Marcus Sims.
Right. For
this
all
dude
of
is
us.
a guru. Wait. This is guru. I appreciate that. But this dude right here is a guru. He's a vet. Spoken word art. If you Google Marcus Sims, the poet, or spoken word, you will see some dope stuff. Like, he's a vet. He is what you would say a protege. Man, this dude has been working, 25, 30 years with the students at HBCU?
It's been a long time, man. Like, right here should show it.
I'm just saying, man, like, that's the legacy that we bring.
Yeah, we stand up, right? We stand on the shoulder, and I think that's what makes it so important that we didn't do any of this on our own. It's the key thing. It's just, at the end of the day, we didn't do any of this on our own. It was through great friends, through great mentors, through family, through folks who sat there, marched,
and
prayed,
pushed us.
Right. I mean, went on, march the whole nine for us to get where we are right now. So that's why Juneteenth is so important. We're here now. We're standing on the shoulders of great people, and just know that we appreciate it. We recognize it. We salute you, and we thank you every day.
And I want to say this to all of the allies.
Mm-hmm.
The other reason why Juneteenth should be special if you're not African American or black is because you are a part of not only history making, but on the right side of history.
Make a difference.
You're making a difference by being a part of the celebration.
Right.
If you're not African American, you might be Asianic, you might be Caucasian, you might be German, you might be country girl, country boy, whatever the case. Listen, change comes because we come together and appreciate everybody's culture, and we find the good. And so we're going to go to this piece. I really wanted to show a little piece from ABC, the signing in. And this is huge, of the holiday being a national holiday, Juneteenth. And then we're going to give you another joint, man. No Chains, man. This one right here is pretty deep. And we'll be right back. No More Dirty TV. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Juneteenth weekend.
That's right. Thanks.
Yeah.
It calls for action today. I wish all Americans a happy Juneteenth. I'm certainly in a moment, going to sign into law, making it a federal holiday. And I have to say to you, I've only been president for several months, but I think this will go down for me as one of the greatest honors I will have had as president. Not because I did it, you did it. Democrats and Republicans. But it's an enormous, enormous honor. Thank you for what you've done. And by the way, typical of most of us in Congress and Senate, I went down the other end of the hall first and thanked your staffs because I know who does the hard work. No, they're down there. They're at the other end. But I thank them as well. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Now, I'd like to invite up while I sign Senator Tina Smith, Senator Ed Markey, Senator Raphael Warnock, Senator John Cornyn, Whip John Clyburn, Representative Barbara Lee, Representative Danny Davis, Chair Joyce Beatty, and Sheila Jackson Lee, and Miss Opal.
President Biden inviting several members of Congress, both the House and the Senate, up to the podium, up to the table where he will sign into federal law Juneteenth. making it a federal holiday. He mentioned Ms. Opal Lee.
All right.
Final name he invited up to that table, 94 years old. She's been fighting for many, many years for this to become a federal holiday. She's a retired Fort Worth educator. And at 94, she told local reporters, "I'm so delighted to know that suddenly we've got a Juneteenth. It's not a Texas thing, not a black thing. It's an American thing," she said. And they heard the pen there. Also not lost on us, the significance of the vice president holding Opal Lee's hand. Vice President Kamala Harris beginning the comments in the East Room of the White House there. The first woman vice president, but the first vice president of color, marking this historic day in our country. And as the president signs the bill, we took note of who he said he regretted not having in that room with him, his grandchildren. He said, because this is a day when all Americans can learn part of our history, the distance that we have come, and he said the distance we must still travel.
No chains, shackles off my feet can't hold me. H2O on me, that's holy. Feel like June 19th, I'm so free. No chains, no chains, feeling free, free.
Stolen from homes and taken to be a significant part of history, though often ignored. Buried in this country's bones, slavery once did reign, chains on our wrists and white on our names.
Through 400 of years crafted with hate, whiplash, and bringing back so many memories of ancestors at hands of American colonies. Jim Crow.
And go slow, and maybe they'll see how beautiful people deserve to be free of oppression. Progression is good for no state, though seems to be strong in the minds of our dictation.
Here comes a man, strong and brave, to save the poor people, tall hat and big bad. 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation, way overdue. To save these many people, only they do, stay in chains for years more to come, approximately 2.5, until they are done.
Finally, June 19th shall be then, henceforth, and forever free. The soldiers, they reached Galveston, Texas in 1865. A promise made to keep that all America's people deserve liberty.
No chains, shackles off my feet can't hold me. H2O on me, that's holy. Feel like June 19th, I'm so free. No chains, no chains, feeling free, free.
Freedom, though, didn't show so easily. Ingrained in our frame, hate remained the enemy. Civil Rights Act of 1964. Brown versus Board. They took a stand, we took the floor. Miss Walker, a banker, a leader, an achiever, set the stage for us, her successors.
A brief history of the ones that broke free of the chain, welded with hate. Used their pain to create a place to thrive, a place to fill. With excellence, Gravel Hill. And in that glory shining through, Virginia Randolph, the Coal Pit School. With excellence came education that even segregation couldn't overrule. 1980 to the 21st century, cemented in our history. It's time to see Juneteenth throughout our city. We'll come together, celebrate, create a new fate of Black excellence in Henrico VA.
I tell my son, I love you every single day.
No more
And we are back on No More Dirty TV. Minister Fred sitting next to me, I guess to my left, to my right. He's somewhere near me. Right. Man, enjoyed the video once again.
No change, poetic.
Enjoyed it, man. You know what? I've enjoyed this whole show. Like, this is one that, you know, if this was like 1988, what I would have done is I would have hit the record button on my VCR.
For real?
I would hit the record button.
Okay, I'm with it, man.
And went out in the corner like, hey, man, I'm selling you No More Dirty TV. $5 a pop.
Go bootleg on it, bro. Go bootleg.
Right. Bootlegging the show.
Yes, we're just glad that you are. Remember, subscribe instead of bootleg.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hey, Kenny, thumbs up button. No More Dirty INC. Shout out to our producers, our co-producers, that is Professor X, and also the Green Room team. We love you guys. We appreciate you. You know, I want to wrap it up like this. I definitely want to pray that we can continue to grow as a people and as our allies, and as we work together, that Juneteenth will just get better and better. But here's one thing to remember. Always remember that Juneteenth is more than just a party time. It's really not a party time.
That's true.
It's a celebration of where we've come from and where we're headed as a nation under God.
Right, educate yourself, man. And because, you know, I had this discussion a few days ago with someone. It's great that you're having the parties, you're making the music and all that, and I'm not knocking that whatsoever. But also make sure that you can say 3 intelligent sentences about Juneteenth. You know, make sure you can say something, not just, oh, there was a great party that went on, but talk about the history of Juneteenth. Talk about why it's important. Be able to tell your kids, the young people, about why it's important.
Right.
I'm not telling anyone not to turn up, have a nice time in celebration of Juneteenth. I am saying, though, make sure that you can talk intelligently about Juneteenth. You can explain it, the importance of it, and, you know, and once again, Mr. Fred, support a black business.
Please
support No More Dirty. Support the spot. Go to NoMoreDirty.org and support us right now. We need your financial support. Real talk. Support a black business in your area. And last but not least, stop asking for hookups.
Come on now.
For Juneteenth. Pay the price.
That's what's
Pay
up.
the cost to be the boss.
Come on now.
You know, you can't be the boss when you ask for 50% off of everything. Stop that, brothers and sisters. In the name of Juneteenth, pay the full price.
For sure.
If it's $10 for that chicken plate, pay $10.99.
Pay the 10.
Pay the 10.
Pay the 10.
Don't ask, you know, hey, I got 5 in my pocket. Well, you get half the chicken plate.
That's it.
Pay the price. Support black businesses. Support black Juneteenth. Right.
That's what's up. I love that, man. Let me pray, man. You just nailed it. And then I'm also plug the festival, our Good Music and Arts Festival, Part 2. You'll get that too. So, God, we just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for delivering us like you did in the days of Moses, as you did in the days of Esther, and as you did in the days of David. Thank you for doing it even in this right now moment. Now, I pray that you'll bless us to always remember the understanding of what Juneteenth is, and that you'll also help us to make a difference by just who we are, and to continue to grow and to continue to develop and continue to share, educate, and entertain. And we'll be sure to give you honor and praise. We want to thank you for all of our allies that are not African American, but have a love for African American history and a love for us as a people. And then help us to love others that are not African American. Help us to always have the great appreciation for we are of Him, God. And we'll be sure to give you honor and praise. And may we celebrate like never before this year. We thank you for Juneteenth. We thank you for your grace to make it a national holiday. And we thank you for allowing it to be in history books. And we ask that you will continue to keep that in our books and in our places and in our songs and in our hearts. In the name of He who makes all things well, Yeshua the Christ, who is Jesus of the Bible. Amen.
Amen.
Bro, this has been great, man.
Great show.
And I love
show.
it because now you got videos that now all you got to do is just save this thing, share it. We sit down with your family and watch us throughout the weekend. You know, lock it in and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. So let's leave what KRL says. You got to run it, run with it, run it. And then finally, we're going to leave you with Harold T. Johnson. We're going to take you back to one of them good old hymns. He flipped it jazzy like. And again, shout out to Rod Video for the videos. It's called Jesus Lifted Me Higher. You know, that old song.
Let's do it.
You know,
all
you already know. We'll see you next week. You already know. No More Dirty for life.
grace on grace on grace. I can't even count all the mistakes on stakes on stakes on stakes. But I will not stop, I'ma shoot my shot like Lillard. I ain't dumb, boy, pass me the rock like Clay. In the slums, I'ma shoot my J like Dilla. Run it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it. Run it, I need 3 clerks, I need 3 accountants. You don't know where you found me. Had it not been for the Lord, homie, ain't no telling I was wildin'. I was worn out in my soul, on the way to throw the towel in. But I heard he was a fountain, I was thirsty, I was starving. I heard mercy was a plan back when the servant slithered in the garden. I was knee deep in my own eating, given every reason to discard them. But I was made free, now it's OT, OT. I'm all in. Run it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it. Run it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it. Run it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it, I can't even count it. Run it, I can't even count it. You can't muzzle me, cause I got a God that's in love with me. Cross on my chest where he suffered thee. Death of the wicked that sup with me. When I thought he had enough of me, he called my name, put his son in me. And now the Holy Spirit run with me. My soul had a warrant, he wanted me. But God told me, run it. All of your goals and all of your plans, put them in my hands. Run it. All of your folk and all of your fam, they won't understand. I swear they be wildin'. They shot their belief from the islands. But we can't preach our faith in the man that was slain as a lamb when he suffered the violence. He can have it all, I told him run it up. I don't pray for blessings, he done enough. Brand new mercy way before the sun is up. We don't need your counsel, Satan, shut it up. Win, 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 I gotta win, 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 win. Yeah, 10, 10, 10, now I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10. Run it.
Hey.
Have you been watching the news?
Yes, I've been watching it.
It's so depressing. I mean, everything is down.
Yeah, I know.
It's hopelessness, it's helplessness, it's homelessness, this pandemic, this war. I mean, everything. Everything is just bad news all the time.
Oh, but wait a minute now. I've got some good news. Jesus can lift you higher and higher. Take a listen to this.
Direction.
Hey, welcome. Hey, this is your host. You already know the business. No More Dirty, Minister Fred 2. Listen, I wanted to take a minute. First of all, I hope you enjoyed the show. You know, this is Juneteenth weekend. And, you know, tomorrow there's a huge, amazing event that's taking place at the camp. You know, that's right down off University across from the old Madison Square Mall. Now it is where the amphitheater, where all of the juicy stuff and the great entertainment. But they have a place called the camp. It's on University Drive. And guess who's going to be in town? Yo, D1 is in town. He is the headliner for the Juneteenth festival that's taking place on Saturday, the 18th. And it's going down, brother. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. So he'll be on around the evening time, or about 9 o'clock. But we're going to let you hear one of these songs by D1. It's called I Don't Want to Let You Down. When we come back, I'm going to give you a little bit of snippet of it. And then I want you to make sure you save the date. It is at 2 o'clock tomorrow at the session, Bible Beats and Bars, featuring D1. We'll have him live and in person. Let's go.
No more dirty.